Alright, we have finally made it back to where we left off. I got everything sold, got us a lot more room. Let's continue on. Lair of the Werewolves. Devoured corpses and enraged.
I am prey for no creature.
Wait, one has him too? Okay. I wish I could tell which one. Unless it actually has him and not me. See if I can get him. No. Okay. That was weird. Still got a ways to go. Nah. Man, I wouldn't have put that on me then. I would have put it on him. Have to reload this. It's lost. Okay. Let's give this another try. On that one.
I still remember my first battle.
Out of the way.
Excellent. A little backstabbing never hurt anyone.
Okay, we got some paths off to the side. They're dead ends, so.
I see a trap.
was already in stealth. Trying to get him stealth. I just removed it. Second time that's been resisted when you're in the middle of doing that.
All right, all right. I'll never see.
Everyone stay there. I got this. But just gotta head just a little more. Might be alright.
Yes.
Right there.
Now's better than later.
We might have spent some money when we got here on all those recipes and
A
such,
little
but
backstabbing never hurt anyone.
definitely earned it all back. I think we're like 150 gold now. Yeah, 155. Gatekeeper.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Hey, you guys attacked first. We're talking right now, aren't we? To talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
If you were willing to talk, why didn't you earlier?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees, and since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
So why doesn't this lady come and speak to me herself?
We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then we will not chance her coming to harm.
Is your lady Witherfang?
She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
And how do I know I won't be walking into another ambush?
What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further.
Then take me to the lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Love how everyone else being shown with the helm off, but it shows me with my helm on. Kinda odd.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Maybe the rune. I must admit, I was expecting another werewolf.
No, that I am not. If I could have revealed myself sooner, I would have.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swift Runner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swift Runner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
Damn. As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Yeah, I'm sure some of you have come to guess it. We weren't being told everything. How do you know what he has or has not told me?
Because there are things that he would not tell. Things that you should decide for yourself, whether you need to know. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
So Zathrian cursed them, I take it.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is.
And yet they call it human nature.
They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swift Runner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. and he brought others to me.
Why did you ambush the Dalish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
It's actually a really good move on their part. Oh gosh. No, we don't want all the elves dead. I mean, I'm not gonna do that persuasion. Basically, you can, a way to choose another side during this. We'll ask this one though. Why would Zathrian agree to come here alone?
If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Witherfang is never found. Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people.
And what if there's no way to break the curse?
I believe there is. There must be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
Very well. I will go tell Zathrian. I will go to Zathrian and tell him this.
And we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Yes, I actually do want to help them. I think, plenty of time has passed. Even the original ones from that don't even live anymore. We're actually going to go back this way real quick. There's some stuff up here we didn't get the opportunity to loot.
I'll get on it.
Ancient texts. Oh, one of the scrolls. For the Mage Collective.
Got it.
I can actually put that on Zathrian. Another Revenant.
I'll get on it.
Yes, it is. Go ahead and put that on him.
Is it time to kill something?
Now we play a little.
Group is actually really good for fighting them. So we got two characters
get
with
on
a
it.
ton of piercing. Not to mention the buff from her that increases piercing damage yet some more. Just grab a, oh, the Scroll of Benestor. I forgot. There's stuff in here too. In the Fade dwell creatures both foul and fair, but all plague mankind with lust and prides incalculable. In our waking hours, our power attracts them, and for good reason. Our unique bridge between flesh and dreams is one way they can enter the realm of flesh, to begin the path to true power. Court these poor terrible creatures, and best them. Force them into servitude, or pledge your heart to them. Either way, you gain immense power and the means with which to tear holes in the world. Okay, it's notes. Black Files, it would be the last one. Okay, Fifth Corpse Walker. We condemn both spirit and host for inviting the Walker. With solemn hearts, we bind you by your true name, Seamus Goodson, revenant and perversion of a rare friendship. Regret holds more pain than burying the dead. Andraste, forgive you, brother, and bind your weakness for eternity. Five of them. Maybe there's 6 then. So I specifically... There we go. Thought there was something else.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I specifically remember there being something in, or one of them in Denerim. Unless I'm getting mixed up. I think we can actually talk here.
The passage just outside of this room is open to you now, and it will lead you to sunlight. Go, and return quickly. We are eager to see Zathrian face to face after all this time.
Go, and return with Zathrian. One way or another, we shall see an end to this curse today.
I knew there was some treasure pile somewhere.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Which is just leather gloves. I wanted something to look a little more like that, but okay. And he's down here, not back at camp.
Ah, and here you are already.
Zathrian? What are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
You mean you wanted to make sure I got the heart?
Just so. Did you?
I'd rather talk about our deal.
So you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
One or three? So you knew about this ruin. Why didn't you tell me?
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants?
So of course he knows about the, spirit he's expressing now. She won't summon the Witherfang unless you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
Yes. I thought as much. It's kind of evident when you see the little, kind of vine kind of things on her. Well, Witherfang actually has the same exact vines on the legs and such. Yes, I thought as much.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But the werewolves have regained their minds.
I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
Won't you at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
I think this will appeal to them a little more. But it's your own people suffering now, as well as them.
I have sworn to protect my people, and I shall. I will not lift a finger to help the descendants of savages who deserved the curse they received.
So your answer is let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have. But who's being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I will. Unless you attack first.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.